What's up, guys? So first, I just want to apologize to everybody because of not doing YouTube this weekend. Saturday, I was hanging out with my best friend for his birthday, and Sunday, I just had family over and other stuff going on, so I just was unable to actually get any videos out or even do my Sunday stream. I'm going to try to make up for that this week with a few more videos and hopefully do my streams on the weekend. But I decided to try out a Hanzo and Danzo lineup on Monday, just because haven't really tried out Hanzo on the Lightning main side, and it's rather interesting to pair up Hidan and Hanzo. And then I figured, Danzo gives a barrier with Izanagi, which will be a very good choice. And then I also wanted to put Killer B, but I felt that the team would be a lot more squishier than it actually is. And it is very squishy. Now, another thing you should realize is that I'm commentating over this video. I did speed it up twice as fast, and I did record almost an hour worth of footage for this, and most of it consisted from arena queues. It was ridiculous. I don't know if the arena system is a mess. With Oasis, I don't know what they're doing, but the arena system is so bad. I have been waiting a very long time to get matchups with the same people I have fought today, and I did fight pretty much the same people in today's video. Recorded for almost an hour, and there was really not much to expect from it. But another thing I want to start doing is I just want to make videos on ninjas I want to put together in a lineup, and just to show you if this team is going to do well or if this team is going to do bad. Now, the teams always depend on situations and scenarios, especially when it comes to arena. I don't like testing teams in arena because the power doesn't really have that much of an impact compared to a regular Sage World Battlefield. It matters so much more to full initiative, to refine stats, to your pure battle power compared to your opponent. In arena, it doesn't work like that. It focuses 90% of anything that goes into arena is based on initiative. And then the other 10% is all your other battle power items that will pretty much boost your stats up. And it is just such a bad way to test teams out. Now, it's the best way to give you gameplay without waiting for Sage World Battlefield. But you need to realize that a lot of teams that might do bad in arena might do good in Sage World. And a lot of teams that might do bad in Sage World might do good in arena. So it's 50-50. It's a really funny way of testing teams out. But the biggest, downside to this team I had right off the bat was noticing how squishy Hidan was. I mean, damn. He was getting totally nuked and destroyed unexpectedly against most of the lineups I was going up against. Really wish I had some sort of shield to give him. Really don't think I could have ran the leech from the Lightning main because there was just not enough damage being output on this team. And most of the mysteries were 20 chakra costs. So I had to pretty much, to fully utilize the chakra, I went for the Shadow Chidori mystery, which I do like with the full team paralyzed. And going up against this, I had over a 10-minute queue for this guy, and then ended up taking the L. I was just unhappy. That's why I kind of redid all the commentary for the video, because it would have just been dragged on. And there was just not enough gameplay for the amount of time I spent recording, which was just insane. Now, going up against that Killer B, Hashirama, Sage Naruto, that's the next thing I want to try, is a Killer B, Hashirama combo. But I'll probably have to wait until I go into a different main character for that. It's just really interesting, because if you do the mystery on Hashirama round 1, it will give him immunity to interrupt, and it will also give him double standard attacks. The cool thing is that he will be able to standard attack right after he does his mystery. And next round, he'll basically do 4 mobilizes instead of 2. So it's a very strong way to utilize Hashirama with the Killer B. That's what I want to test out next. And then, having a super overpowered Sage Naruto alongside these ninjas and even Fire Main, just the Genjutsu Mirror just screwed up my entire lineup. Pretty much knew that I was just going to lose once they came up against that. But it's a very strong team. Haven't faced it in arena yet, and I can say that the team I'm trying out is just not the best counter to it. But honestly, managed to take off half HP from that guy. And then the next thing you will start seeing is arena consists of mostly Meis. I mean, it's just the way it is. She is a super strong ninja. Even when I did my Sage of Six Paths stream, I climbed up with Jiraiya and Mei. So pretty much ignites and poisons are what will rule arena, because the damage is necessarily very high, and those ninjas that can do ignites are very strong. Poisons, on the other hand, there's just not too many top-tier ninjas that poison, I mean, this Hanzo would have been pretty damn good if it focused on a single team and had a prompt like the reanimated version does. But yeah, the non-prompt just really kind of kills the lineup. But focusing to how the team was doing. Danzo is always very good utility. One of my favorite barrier ninjas next to Mei. His Izanagi saved me many times in these fights because Hidan was often getting really low HP, so I had to protect him and basically make sure he revived. Hidan was the core of this lineup. I mean, I had to make sure he tagged up enough units to do enough damage, and then hopefully I can clean up by the second round. Lightning Main's mystery with the full paralyze was very good. It kept my team safe, especially if I was able to get it off before like an enemy main mystery in the back row, just because then they wouldn't start a super long combo chain that would destroy me. But I felt bad for this guy. In the entire 1 hour of recording, I have matched up against him 3 times. And that's why I think something was wrong with the arena system. It really was. The long queues and waiting to see these sort of matchups, yeah, there was definitely something wrong. And especially when it came to it, there was like some really unfortunate RNG, at least when it came out to these games. Also, I forgot to say I was really rusty because I haven't done Arena since Friday. Haven't exactly put much time into the game since the Friday video. And I just haven't done Arena. And I was just way out of it, especially Naruto Online. I was only doing the dailies during this weekend. Didn't exactly put much time into the game, so I was like, damn, it's like I've played the game for the first time. Being like, oh, you know, I was just definitely not in the correct mindset to grind out Arena. But, you know, a few fights in, started getting a bit better. But this team just kept getting me trouble. First time, Hidan got extremely nuked and really bad RNG to the point where this freaking Hidan did not die after I used Izanagi. Oh, and I was just like, really? I mean, after that, when I saw his HP stay there and him not getting hit, and then my boy just killed him so he can't resurrect anymore, I was like, yeah, that's an instant loss right there. Very surprised to see that he just did not die. After all that damage, I was like, I just could not believe it. And then just, you know, this is a team that you fight in Arena so many times, and it gets boring doing Arena for these reasons. Great Ninja War 10-10 round 1, Main Mystery round 2, and it's just a repeat. I mean, it is so damn boring doing Arena. Especially with lineups that aren't exactly made to counter. That's one downside of this team. I feel like I should have started running the Acupuncture on the Lightning Main, just because even though the Shadow Blade Chidori is solid, I really just do need some sort of, I guess, stops and interrupts round 1. And this is the second time I fight this guy. I think I still fight him one more time, or this is like the 3rd time. It's just, I couldn't believe it, you know, fighting the same person. And pretty much the strategy didn't change. You know, I would at least assume the guy would alter his kind of like team against me or lineup. And yeah, you know, nothing was really changing as far as that happened. But this is where you kind of see the team's damage throughout all these fights. It has a very moderate burst throughout the rounds. First round, you can do a very good amount of damage. Second round, you'll see that how much they're left with, especially if you can do a Hanzo mystery first round to get the poisons to stack up. So, in all honesty, the team wasn't as bad as I thought it would, but this team will definitely do better in Sage World, outside of Arena, just outside of Arena in general, because it is just really lacking in the fact that if somebody's the same battle power as you, even with initiatives, it's going to be a rough fight, depending on the team as well. So, outside of Arena, I would say give this team a try. If you're trying to do it in Arena, you're just going to see what you're seeing here. It's going to be you either win or you lose. I just feel that the problem is, since Hidan's going to be taking damage against Great Ninja War 10-10 teams round 1, he will get severely nuked. So you do have to just watch out for any sort of burst mysteries round 1. And then it's just a big issue of, I guess the Lightning Main really fits awkward in this lineup. I would probably suggest to either swap Danzo with the Lightning Main and run Acupuncture in the back row and put him as the second action just so you can get Izanagi off, because Hidan really needs that. And that's why I was using the extra 20 chakra standard attack on the Lightning Main, because he really does need to get an easy Nagi off on the second round if he does have to. I'm way out of it, by the way. I know I'm like saying stuff wrong and probably just like all over the place in this video, but you don't realize how my schedule is extremely bad now, so it's really hard to do YouTube videos. And on top of that, I didn't want to, I didn't expect sitting here for an hour recording these fights and then trying to commentate over it again for like a 10 to 12 minute video. I mean, I just really feel awful about this. Hopefully tomorrow it goes better. I do want to go into the win main to show you guys a specific lineup with Killer B. But you guys did vote for the Lightning main, so I guess I'll just rough it out. I will do this. I'll put up a straw poll for tomorrow's video for which main you guys want to see next. And I will switch to that on Thursday. But tomorrow I will bring you guys a free-to-play Lightning main concept. Now, like I said, I will have to test this out in Arena, so I don't know how well it's going to do there. And especially since I never tried a team either. It's going to be a free-to-play Killer B concept, so if you guys are free-to-play and do have Killer B, you will be able to try it out and see if you like it. It's a very interesting team. I haven't really seen it before. It was also brought to me like a while ago, but I just didn't have Killer B myself to try it out. And it seems like it will do well on paper. At least there's like a good concept around the team. But it will definitely probably do better outside of Arena than Arena itself. Because for a free player, you're probably going to have a lot less initiative below your opponent. Especially in Arena, initiative hurts if you're not going first. Especially when it comes to barriers. So I would say it's just going to be something you have to try out. But like I said, I'm trying to show you guys if the team works or not. You need to realize not everyone is perfect. Winning constantly is really hard. You're never going to win every single fight in your life. That is one thing you will learn the hard way. Not everyone is invincible. You will have to take a loss once in a while. You have to take a chain of losses. But you will eventually bounce back or just find different ways of winning. So I'm trying to focus more on the fun side of the game because even though it's a pay-to-win competitive game, people need to realize it's just, we want to have fun for once in a while. You don't want to keep worrying about like ranking spots and battle power and all this kind of nonsense. Just need to chill, try find ninjas you like and just have fun with the teams, especially if you have high enough battle power, you can kind of get away with a lot of different teams. But sorry for this video, guys, and sorry for the weekend. Just wanted to say things didn't go according to plan, but I'll see you guys next time.